Hello guys, I'm trying out a new style of recording for my theory crafting videos, so let me know in the comments if you like it. Anyways, a new balance patch is projected for this Friday, and I'm really hoping and praying for an operator cigarette buff. She's been so mid for so long, and I just pulled her during the 150 Moonlight Summons from the Dash Pass event, so it would be awesome if she could get some love this patch. As of now, her skill set is used to destroy tank down teams with barriers as an aggro or cleave option, but she just doesn't have the damage, utility, or stats to do anything meaningful. With these changes, I'm hoping she can be a better aggressive option against super tanky teams with low tempo. Her skill 1 as of now doesn't really do much of anything, which feels bad, especially since almost every aggressive glass cannon DPS has a very impactful S1, for example, Gala Lilius in Genoa. The healing is meaningless since she's usually used in comps where if you need healing you probably already lost. I'm a huge fan of Green Leica, so I gave her some synergy with the combat readiness increase so she can be pulled with Leica and then do her thing. Her skill 2 is the main draw of her kit, and what made her so unbelievably good into Fallen Cecilia back in the day. She took a turn, with or without attack buff. If anyone had a barrier, they were basically dead, and she got an extra turn so it could chain into her skill 3. This was really good back when FCC was a really good unit because she was guaranteed to have a barrier. But nowadays, if you go into something that you think will have a barrier or will have protection set and it doesn't, then your whole plan is basically foiled. Also, even if they do have a barrier, the mitigation inflation and HP inflation has been so much that sometimes even with attack buff, you'll miss a kill. Aww. I decided that the skill was pretty good already, but the barrier condition was too much, so I took it away. I also removed the penetration because of Empyrean Ilianov being as strong as she is. This is meant to make Sigrid be able to do her job well enough so that she doesn't die to no barriers, or she doesn't die to plus 27 skill tree arrows from back in the day. Operator Sigrid's skill 3 is what allowed her to be a support DPS, because she was able to decrease buff durations and push back combat readiness by 20%, while also having increased attack in her kit to give to her allies. But the catch was that this only ignored effect resistance when the enemies had barriers. So once again, you have the problem where if the enemy didn't have a barrier, there was a high chance that who she was trying to push back either had effect resistance or could not be hit, for example, Aiden or other evasion units, and she would just fail to do her thing. For my version of the S3, I changed the soul burn because I really don't understand what the extended duration of the buffs is. It's kind of like Rylet's change from his old soul burn to the new one. But for this one, I changed the decrease to increase so that 15% or effect resistance wouldn't have anything to do with it anymore. And I also changed it so it cannot be counterattacked, so all those Elbrus bots out there won't just get free counterattacks from using the skill. And I kept the increased attack. Now to go through the whole kit all at once. The skill 1 increases combat readiness now by up to 25% to sort of like pair with Leica, and the skill 2 now does damage that's not penetration based and also not reliant on a barrier, and the extra turn is not does not rely on a kill. And then the third skill increases combat readiness instead of decreasing it by up to 25%, and still gives increased attack, and this now can't trigger a counterattack. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments if there's any other characters you'd like me to do, and let me know if you like this style. I don't know, it's something I decided I'd just try out for fun. And yeah, hopefully for all us OpSig enjoyers, Friday will be like an early Christmas for us. Talk to you guys later.